What happened with Derek and the shoulder?
Just in practice. Came down on it a little funny, so we'll see where we are.
Yeah, Q, when Joe Schobert, where areas do you see the improvement he's made from last year to this year?
I think just understanding the defense better, how to quarterback the defense, put us in the right calls when we need to be. Obviously, he's gotten his hand on a ton of balls this year. He's made more plays that way. He's just got to continue to lead and continue to get better.
Do you think the familiarity with Greg's game allows him to make more plays? I mean, because he feels like he's making more splash plays.
No doubt. I mean, I think he has that, one, responsibility, and two, obviously Joe's a guy that has flexibility, versatility too, the way he plays, because he's played a lot of different spots for us. So he's really mastered the things that Greg's wanted him to, and I think that's what you're seeing.
How much do you think being that second year that defense has contributed to so many takeaways?
I think it has. I also think the players, when Demarius Randall, wasn't here, he's new. T. Mitch, when he was playing, he's new. Ward's new. I think, as I said yesterday, I think the players have had a lot to do with it. Don't get me wrong. I think our coaches, the way we emphasize it as a team first, and then as a defense, and then the drills that Greg's put these guys through, every week, I think all that has made a huge difference to the start on takeaways.
How competitive is Takeaway Thursday? Kirksey was telling us about it.
Very. Very. Gets a little over the top sometimes, but I love it. If it means that we'll keep getting 15 takeaways every 5 games, that'd be awesome.
With the Derek injury, I mean, you guys are already kind of thin
Mm-hmm.
at receiver. How would you compensate if he weren't able to go?
I mean, obviously, we still have Ratley. There's Duke. I mean, there's all kind of ways if that's the case. Let's just see where we are. Yeah, today at practice. Mm-hmm.
Are you optimistic that he'll be able to go there?
We'll see.
So was he able to finish, or was he able to finish practice, or?
No, he did not finish practice.
Did you say you would start Ratley?
No, I did not, and I didn't say that. I said we have Ratley and we have Duke.
What do you like heading into the draft? Did you spend a lot of time studying Darwin James?
Yes.
What do you like about him, and how has he been able to carry it over?
He's a big-time pro player. You see him making some of those same splash plays, for their defense. He's athletic. He can run. He's tough. He can cover. He can blitz. I mean, he's a every down player. I think they got a fine prospect.
What did you see in Ratley during training camp, and what have you liked about him so far?
Oh, his ability to play. He's, again, another one of our young players, young talented player, who contribute on special teams early, but also who's shown us that he can go into games and play. So, I mean, again, we like him. He has a bright future if he'll keep working.
Since the beginning of the season, you have advocated for Duke and just how he's such a playmaker for you, and you'd like to see him,
Mm-hmm.
Get more involved. And he did express to a couple of us yesterday he's been a little bit frustrated. So, what's kind of your take on that? I mean, how do you make sure that he gets the ball more or gets more involved? Or
We'll work through it, but I mean, I'd rather keep those things in house. And I think Duke knows that. I understand everybody's frustration when they're not getting the ball. Especially when they're used to having the ball, making plays. I do respect that. But, we're going to take care of those things, behind closed doors with me and everybody else. But, again, he is a huge part of going to be our success on offense. He's got to continue to work. We got to continue to find ways to get him the ball because he is a playmaker. And I think those things will take care of themselves as we go.
When we talked to Baker early in the week, he mentioned getting the run game going even more. And I know you guys are ranked second in the league, but do you feel like it could still get better? That's kind of maybe lopsided because of some of the.
There's no doubt it can get better. We are leaving yards out there on the field, and we need to continue to stress those things. We want to run the football. There's no doubt about that. We want to throw it too, but we can get better in every area of this football team, and that's my challenge to the team.
Blocking issue so far?
I think it's a combination of things. Sometimes backs got to stick the ball in the right spot, and sometimes we got to finish blocks. Communication, of the scheme and what's happening and how people are trying to play our run game. We have to get that communicated out, you know. So we got some things we can do better.
What does Melvin Ingram do well that you
Everything.
you were?
Everything. I mean, I think he's one of the better players in the league at his position. He can rush the passer. We all know that as well as anybody. He can play the run. You know, he can cover people. You know, he intercepts balls at the goal line. He's done it all, you know, in his career, and that's why he's considered one of the best.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach, 2 questions from a fan perspective real quick. Color rush jerseys, fans are loving them.
I do too.
You've worn them twice, 2
Yeah.
victories.
Yeah, we only get to wear them 3 times, so that's
Yeah.
disappointing. Maybe they should call the league and petition for those to become our uniform. I love those uniforms. Yeah, they're hot.
Second of all, rally possum, it could have been any animal.
Please put that possum back out there on Sunday. You know, if that's what it is, let's find a whole bunch of them and stick them in the stands. Thank you.